I'm out today with my newly installed anchor trolley. Let me take you through the decision process that got me to where I am and what I have installed. Let's take a look at the difference in cost effectiveness of a kit versus do-it-yourself. And I was quite frankly amazed at the price difference. So with the kit, it comes with the pad eyes, the well nuts, pulley, spring clips to attach everything up. Comes with the center ring, the cleat, and the cord. Now over here on this side, this is all the stuff you would have to buy to put it together. You would need pad eyes or D-rings, your choice. And I like using these quick links because you need something rounded for the cord to go through. When you look at this pad eye, the cord's going to get caught right there and make it hard to pull back and forth. Then you have your choice of well nuts versus rivets. You got to have a cleat. You need the ring in the middle. These are the quick links right here, the 1/8 size. And then of course you have cord. Well, what's all this stuff cost? I was amazed. Check this out. I was stunned when I looked at the cost comparison of the kit versus buying individual components at Home Depot or Lowe's. I had to buy some stuff from Amazon as well because it wasn't immediately available in either of those two stores. And the answer here is obvious. The $20 kit from Amazon is a much better deal than assembling the individual components yourself. Now, whether it's going to last, that's what we need to test out. So given that, I think I'm going to just go ahead and install the kit. I'm not sure about these pulleys. I had these pulleys from a previous project and they're really heavy. So I don't really want to reuse them on this project if I were to do it yourself. And I've got one of these old quick links and I would prefer to have a bigger one because it gives a bigger pipe right here for the cord to wrap around, and I think it'll be easier to pull. But I get the same thing here with this this quick link, this spring clip and the pulley. Now this pulley looks kind of sketchy, but we'll see how long it lasts. Let's go ahead and install this because no matter if you install a kit or do it yourself, the process and the steps are going to be the same. Now, installation of this thing is so simple, I'm just going to talk you through what I did with the final result so I don't waste your time. As I mentioned earlier, you have the choice of stainless steel or the plastic pad eyes. I opted for stainless steel and attached it with 2 rivets. Then the spring clip goes in, the pulley gets attached, and then you run the cord up to the ring and tie it to the ring. Now it's very important that on the return trip you run the cord back through the ring because you want this to work as a unit. Then in the rear I just did the same thing. Stainless steel pad eye, 2 rivets, of course you could use your well nuts, spring clip, and then one of these pulleys. I don't know about these pulleys, I don't know if they're going to last, but if they don't, I'll just run the cord through the spring clip. The other thing that I'm a little bit concerned of on this kit is the quality of the cord versus the paracord I would use with do-it-yourself. We'll just have to see how this works out. Now the last step is to install the cleat. You need that to hold the anchor. In an earlier video I discussed my paddle stroke and the fact that it would start up here and it would go to about right here. So I don't want the cleat in the way where it would potentially catch on my hand. So now with this kayak I've got a choice. There's this nice indent right here meant to hold little doodads when the person sits in the back seat. So do I want to put the cleat there where it is right next to the seat, or do I go a little bit farther back and have to reach? Well, since there's a doodad depression over here on the other side, I'm going to put it here because I want that cleat close to me in case I have an emergency so I can quickly pop the anchor loose and float free. Now with this one, If I can get my rivet gun in there, I will use rivets. If not, I'll use walnuts. And the answer was walnuts. Here it is in live action. You can see I don't have anything else installed on this new kayak yet, but the anchor trolley seems to be working just fine. Now I just took the anchor off my other kayak, and clearly I need to increase the length of the rope there, because you really want the float to be out here someplace and floating free. It's kind of stretched tight back there to the cleat. But other than that, when you look at the rear, I think I'm doing okay. I think this is going to work out just fine. Time will tell on whether these pulleys are robust or not, and I'll have to report back on that later. So far so good. Happy ending on this anchor trolley kit. I've got it installed. We'll see if it rusts out. I'm worried about those pulleys, and why not? Since I've already got all the stuff, I think I'll install the do-it-yourself option on the other side, because there are times when you really want to have the anchor on one side or the other, and it'll give me a point of comparison in terms of the durability and the ease of use of these two solutions in a future video. What do you guys think? Have you had experience with these inexpensive kits, or do you just go the do-it-yourself option regardless of the cost? Comments? Throw it down below. Thanks.